the money is put to good use, we were able to make a very impactful donation.
Holiday Heroes, 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve on the ZNS Network.
At Lightford Key, I'm Tanya Smith-Cartwright. This is ZNS.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Here's a look at tonight's top stories. Greython officials denied claims of non-payment to Bahamian workers. Plus, police arresting a suspect in Grand Bahama's sexual assault case. And a missing autistic male found safe and in good health.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Raven Davis. Thank you so much for tuning in. Greython Building Company is refuting recent allegations claiming that workers at the Carnival Celebration Key construction site in Freeport, Grand Bahama have not been compensated for their labor. In an official statement, the company categorically denied the claims, calling them false, defamatory, and misleading. Shelia Rowe has more details in tonight's top story.
Officials from Greython are denying allegations of non-payment to Bahamian workers at Carnival Celebration Key. Through a press release, the company emphasized its commitment to employing Bahamian workers, noting that over 85% of its workforce on the project consists of Bahamians. To date, every employee directly employed by Greython has been paid in full in accordance with their contract and Bahamian labor laws. The company also highlighting that its wages are over 20% higher than the market rate for comparable roles. Greython assured that any remaining obligations, including final wages and severance pay, will be dispersed by the conclusion of contracts on December 31st, 2024, as stipulated in agreements. Since the project's inception, the company has provided job opportunities to over 200 Bahamian workers and underscores its dedication to fostering meaningful employment and contributing to the development of Grand Bahama. To ensure accurate and timely payments, the company partnered with a local payroll service and has worked closely with the Bahamian Department of Labor to maintain full compliance with the labor regulations. Additionally, officials from Greython say they have participated in meetings with labor board officials to ensure transparency and adherence to Bahamian labor laws. The company stated it takes the allegations seriously as they misrepresent the efforts and dedication invested in the project, causing unnecessary concern within the community. Greython encouraged individuals with legitimate concerns to contact the company directly with relevant documentation for prompt resolution. As Greython's contracted work is near completion, the company clarified the Carnival Corporation will assume responsibility for making all direct third-party and vendor payments going forward. Greython reaffirms its commitment to the Bahamian community, standing by its record professionalism, integrity, and compliance. The company remains focused on completing the Celebration Key project and ensuring all employees and subcontractors are treated fairly and compensated in full for their contributions. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shelia Rowe.
In news from the crime beat, police on Grand Bahama are investigating two separate sexual assault incidents that took place on Sunday, December 22nd, 2024. The first incident occurred after 10 o'clock a.m. and it involved an unknown male suspect. Initial reports suggest that the female victim was with a male known to her as well as another male unknown to her while inside a vehicle. The second incident took place around 5 o'clock a.m. at a rental property on Pioneers Way near Columbus Drive. Preliminary reports indicate that an adult female was allegedly sexually assaulted at the location by the man she knew. Press liaison officer Stephen Roll says the matter is currently under active investigation and notes that one of the cases resulted in the arrest of a 29-year-old male who is assisting authorities with the investigation process.
Two males in custody now for investigation purpose, who's assisting with the investigation. And we have spoken to the females. And I can say that the two males are known to the victims. Okay, so once we complete with our investigation, the file will be forwarded to the AG office, and they will determine exactly the way forward.
Fellow religious leader is lamenting the wave of crime sweeping over the nation's capital as the country's murder rate reaches triple digits. The clergyman describes the situation as troubling and emphasizes that it is an issue the country must take control of. Cleopatra Murphy has the details.
It's a blight on the country. It's a pall, a dark shadow.
The country's ever-increasing murder count now at 119 in the wake of a brazen daylight shooting at a barbershop in the capital Saturday, leaving 2 dead and 3 injured, is raising the alarm of Grand Bahama Christian Council President Reverend Kenneth Lewis. Gangs have become pervasive, and he says it is the vehicle fueling violence as young men seek acceptance.
In their biological family, they don't find that, so they find it outside of it. And they create gangs, and the gangs seek only to do 2 or 3 things, and that is to steal and to create havoc and violence.
It's an issue police have long attributed to much of the bloodshed in the country. Lewis adds that people no longer operate as a community, while music and other elements have infiltrated the culture, perpetuating violence.
90% of the music that is played now degrades women, speaks about rape and violence and that sort of thing. We need to be intentional and make certain that these sorts of things that we think are insignificant, because they will become significant and they have become significant, does not find itself in the major fabric of our society.
Lewis believes all is not lost, adding that the church must do more as the moral voice of the country, and the same applies to parents.
The ministers of religion must speak more to good parenting. They must speak more to what it means to be a good father and a good mother. And sometimes it involves chastening. Sometimes it involves just speaking the plain truth that it has to stop.
The Christian leader believes the degradation of the family has contributed to much of the wrongs in society, adding that the church must reach beyond the 4 walls and reach the many people who feel they have been forgotten, sometimes choosing a life of crime. The Bahamas had its highest murder count, 146, in 2015. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Thanks, Cleo. Meanwhile, the Grand Bahama community is breathing a collective sigh of relief as the search for 20-year-old autistic male Audesius Riley concluded with good news. Police have confirmed that Riley was found safe and in good health. On the evening of December 23, 2024, officers from the Royal Bahamas Police Force issued a missing person bulletin after Riley was reported last seen at his residence. Thankfully, early this morning, police announced that he had been located. Riley's family has since met with social services to determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. The outcome brings much-needed relief during the holiday season. In other news, nurses in training in Grand Bahama have a new place to practice their skills as Tarib College Medical Training Lab is now open. The lab is designed for aspiring nurses to learn and improve skills. Shalia Roll has more in this report.
A new lab supporting Tarib University's college nursing program in Grand Bahama is now officially operational, providing critical hands-on training for the 50 students enrolled in the government-sponsored initiative. Officials say the lab is equipped to prepare nurses with the life-saving skills needed in the healthcare field.
In the nursing lab, you would have simulation of actual procedures and that occur within nursing. And the reason for that is you need to train persons to do what they need to do with sometimes mannequin or sometimes in a lab like this before they actually start working on actual human beings. So you want to make sure they are aware how to do what to do, and this is where we practice that in the lab.
Judy Bridgewater, the coordinator for the nursing program, also adding that the facility serves as a resource for nurses to refine their skills.
Lab is not just for LPNs, but it's for all nurses, because all nurses need practical training before they can actually go into the hospital and practice on real people.
The students will begin training in the new facility in January of next year. Additionally, Bridgewater adds that they will receive intubation training, which is an important nursing skill following the COVID-19 pandemic.
The one thing that was quite unique, I think, to the whole situation was there were a lot of persons being intubated or ventilated. And so in this program also, we intend to introduce our students to that sort of care as well.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shalia Roll.
And still to come.
The Ministry for Grand Bahama going door to door delivering grocery items. We will have that story, sports, and a whole lot more when we return.
Come on down and see what Dolly Madison has in store for you. Renovate and rejuvenate at Dolly Madison.
Tickets for the 2025 Grand Bahama Senior Junkanoo Parade, the Pine Yard Rush powered by Carnival, are now available at the new Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture office in the Regent Center East. For more information, call 351-6667 or 424-9350.
It's a jolly good Christmas at Esquire's. 20% off store-wide until Christmas Eve. Get 25% off Sunday, December 22nd and shop late until 9 p.m. December 23rd and 24th. Season's greetings from Esquire's. Give them a call today at 352-8816.
Clearview Glass and Window extends a heartfelt thank you to all their patrons for their continued support throughout the year and is looking forward to serving you in the future. Wishing you a very happy holiday season and a new year filled with peace, love, and prosperity. Tech Masters Freeport, your go-to for electronics, IT services, and repairs. Visit Sunset Commercial Plaza or call 351-5283 today. Tech Masters, we've mastered IT.
Tropical gyro is the best.
Tropical gyro is the best.
This holiday season,
From all of us at ZNS and Grand Bahama, we wish you joy, peace, and love. May your days be merry and bright.
And your hearts filled with holiday cheer.
Whether you're near or far.
We hope that you are surrounded by those you love.
And memories that last a lifetime.
From our ZNS family to yours.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
ZNS, bringing the spirit of the holidays to the Northern Bahamas.
Season greetings. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
May your holidays be filled with love, peace, and happiness. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays from the FCP FHC Hutchison Ports family.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of the Freeport Container Port and the Freeport Harbor Company.
Welcome back. Going the extra mile to ensure everyone on the island of Grand Bahama is having a Merry Christmas. Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, is leading the charge with COAB to give away grocery items to areas in need. The minister, along with her team, going door to door of families greatly in need of assistance this holiday season in areas such as Garden Villas, Trip Circle, and Drake Avenue. The minister, in awe of the overwhelming support, also sharing her high regards and support for her COAB team and their tireless dedication.
We have been working with the community since we initiated COLAB. We partnered with other organizations, other NGOs in order to meet the basic needs of residents. And we consider this food a basic need. And so that's why we're delighted to partner with others to make it happen. You know, there's other government agencies that have been working collaboratively with us, including social services and urban renewal. And so we are grateful for their support. But again, we just wanted to be able to give back to those who are really in need.
Minister Moxie adds it was the overall effort from other entities who are more than ready to assist in times of need, especially during the season of giving.
We have been working with the community since we initiated COLAB. We partnered with other organizations, other NGOs in order to meet the basic needs of residents. And we consider this food a basic need. And so that's why we're delighted to partner with others to make it happen. You know, there's other government agencies that have been working collaboratively with us, including social services and urban renewal. And so we are grateful for their support. But again, we just wanted to be able to give back to those who are really in need.
In other news, continuing their collaborative effort for the third consecutive holiday season, the Grand Bahama Port Authority, along with the Reach Out Youth Organization, giving back to the community of Wellington Heights on Grand Bahama. The endeavor taking place at the Wellington Heights Community Park, providing entertainment for everyone, from a bouncing castle for the young kids and a dance routine on the basketball court, and even a visit from Santa Claus. President of the Grand Bahama Port Authority, Ian Roll, says the initiative is the largest of its kind and is one the Port Authority is happy to be a part of.
This particular year, this is the largest toy drive that we've ever participated in. Friends of the Port Authority have donated well over 50,000 toys, and on top of that, also donated 24 pallets of assorted items. The joy should not only be with one island. Of course, we're biased to Grand Bahama, but the joy is now spread over 5 islands in the Bahamas. We have Abaco also receiving toys, New Providence receiving toys, Eleuthera receiving toys, and Exuma receiving toys as well.
Founder of Reach Out, Dudley Sage, shares his gratitude for the running.
This is a dead us. We decided this community to give because we've never been this area. So I decided to come in Wellington Heights just to make sure that the folks have a good Christmas. What we have here today, we have gifts from Amazon. We have grocery packages. We have over 2,000 toys. We have food for over 1,000 persons. What we did, we give them a hot meal.
Police are urging residents and business owners to stay on high alert this busy holiday shopping season. With Christmas just days away, Police Press Liaison Officer Superintendent Stephen Rowe is urging business owners to hire a security company or use police officers if they want to deposit large sums of money. For people out shopping, he cautions to always stay on guard.
If you're going shopping, please do it in groups. Okay, avoid carrying large sums of cash with you to these different establishments. Do not park your cars in dark areas. Okay, some well-lit areas so that you can know that if you're coming back to your car, you're going to be safe. Most of us now have our cell phones. We tend to be on our cell phones while we walk into the car with our keys and not being aware of our surroundings. Be aware of our surroundings during this time of the season. Like I said, we don't know who's watching.
At home, Roll urges residents to properly discard boxes when large purchases are made so as to not alert thieves of what is in your home and never leave valuables visible to the naked eye.
If you have to leave those kids home, which is not advisable, be sure there's a responsible adult who will check on them periodically or even be with them during the time you're away from home. Please leave some instruction for those kids while they're home alone. Of course, you know, up to the time that we have a lot of candle lights and Christmas tree lights left on. We want to urge those parents, be mindful when you leave those stuff home because it could cause a fire. Okay, it depends on how you have it situated. With those young kids being home, they tend to get into mischief and leave the residence and be about the streets. Know where your kids are at all times. If you have some kind of tracker on their phone or some sort of locator, please do that.
And now it is time to ask GBPC.
How does solar power benefit customers?
Thanks for your question. I'm Nikita Mullings, the Chief Operating Officer here at the Grand Bahama Power Company. Here at Grand Bahama Power Company, we remain committed to protecting our customers from the volatility of the fuel market. This solar plant here works to reduce and stabilize the cost of power for all of our customers through managing our fuel costs. What it does is protects us from the volatility of the fuel market as we become less dependent on fossil fuel.
Stories making news. Jay, what's coming up in sports?
Coming up in sports, a Major League Baseball coach and players in town for a baseball showcase at the YMCA.
All right, thanks, Jay. Well, sports is up next, but first, a check at the local weather forecast.
Royal Star Assurance.
'Cause it's so beautiful.
Santa's at Bellevue Gifts checking his list and filling his sleigh with all the name brand toys, trikes and bikes, Christmas decorations, children and adult reading books, and more. So catch him before he pulls out and disappears from Bellevue. Merry Christmas from Bellevue Gifts.
Bellevue Gifts and Supplies, open this Sunday, December 22nd, from 10 to 5.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
I still want to put shoes on your feet.
I want to put some shoes on your feet.
And I still want to put shoes on your feet.
We still want to put shoes on your feet.
2 locations to put shoes on your feet. Downtown Freeport, and now our newest location in the Carmichael City Shopping Plaza, right behind the Walk-Up Wendy's, Carmichael Road West.
In the Bahamas, we're connected by more than just our islands. Now we're connected by Sand Dollar. It moves with you across many digital wallets. It doesn't matter if you use Bank of the Bahamas, Cash and Go, Island Pay, Canoe, Mobile Assist, Money Max, Suncash, or Omni. Sand Dollar, one currency and many wallets. It's inclusive, convenient, secure, and uniquely Bahamian. Embrace the future. Available for everyone on all Bahamian digital wallet apps.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports. First in Sports, Bahamian Major League Baseball coach with the New York Mets, Anton Richardson, visited Grand Bahama to host a baseball clinic for youngsters. The clinic was held at the YMCA baseball field for boys and girls ages 10 through 18.
We're having an event with Major League Baseball in January, and so it was important, and I think also our responsibility to get to Northern Bahamas and see the talent as well here, to make sure we're being inclusive, you know, in the activities and access to Major League scouts and schools. And so for me, it's just about like how can we continue to spread that access across the Bahamas, right? And sometimes, you know, sometimes we get a little narrow-minded here, and so it was really important for our group at LDK to make sure we got out there to Northern Bahamas and see some of the talent.
Normally they have the activities held in Nassau, and a lot of our kids can't attend. So the main purpose for him coming is to see what we have here in Grand Bahama. And so far he's been beyond excited. He wants to come back again in another month to see some more of these kids. But that's one of the main reasons we have him here today.
Also in sports, Gateway Christian Academy out of Bimini playing over in Orlando, Florida. In high school basketball, the Eagles lost their first game to Life Christian 80-70. Chantal Curry led all scores with 20 points in the loss. Chavado Toot had 17. Breon Lindsay scored 15, and Gilly Roll Jr. chipped in with 9 points.
We played 4 games and we finished right at 50%. We won 2, lost 2. It was definitely a journey of growth and learning. We started off a little shaky, losing the first 2, but we showed a lot of resilience and we won the last 2 games. I believe that it was a sign of, you know, getting those early season jitters out of the way, and we were able to turn it around and completed the games with a strong finish.
And that's your quick check on sports. Your Facebook friend of the day is next. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
We all need to save. Save time, gas, and money. Shopping at Save More can help you do just that. Make us your first stop for all your prescription needs and medical supplies. Get all your health and beauty items at the same time. And don't miss our huge choice of snacks to satisfy your cravings. And the largest vitamin selection and over-the-counter relief products. Need diapers and other baby care items? First stop. The new section for makeovers, cosmetics, and beautiful jewelry will make you sparkle for that next special event. Save More Drugs, your more store.
Tropical gyro is the best.
gyro is the best.
This holiday season, enjoy peace of mind with Sand Dollar, the digital Bahamian dollar. Whether you're shopping for gifts or sharing joy with loved ones, Sand Dollar keeps your transactions safe and seamless. Backed by the Central Bank of the Bahamas, Sand Dollar uses cutting-edge technology to ensure every payment is protected so you can focus on what matters most, making memories. The inclusive, convenient, and secure way to pay. Safety wherever the season takes you. Sand Dollar. Gift more and stress less this holiday season.
Have you ever dreamed of gifting a loved one their own piece of paradise? Now, with DEPCO's groundbreaking gift initiative, you can turn that very dream into reality. GIFT, which stands for Generational Investment, Friends and Family Trust, is a simple yet powerful way to make property ownership more accessible. Contribute to the 10% down payment in person or team up with friends and family to make it even easier. You can even pay online via direct bank transfer, then submit the required form with just a few taps. The person you gift then enters a manageable 7-year payment plan, or they can pay in full anytime. Imagine the joy of giving the gift of ownership, a piece of the Bahamas, a piece of paradise, right at your fingertips. Now, you can gift for a birthday, a wedding, graduation, Christmas, or simply just because. With DEPCO's gift initiative, you're not just giving a gift, you're gifting a bright future. DEPCO, where opportunities embrace and gift ownership. Visit gbdepco.com to learn more.
Happy holidays from the management and staff of ZNS Northern Service. Thank you for your unwavering support throughout 2024. Wishing you a joyful holiday season and a prosperous new year ahead.
Season's greetings. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
May your holidays be filled with love, peace, and happiness. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy holidays from the FCP FHC Hutchison Ports family.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of the Freeport Container Port and the Freeport Harbor Company.
And that is going to do it for us here in the North. I'm Raven Davis. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Bahamas Tonight is coming your way next.
The news is brought to you by BTC. For the fastest speed internet, get BTC Fiber. Sign up for a fiber bundle and get a $500 Visa gift card. Visit a retail store to sign up today.
Coming up in the Bahamas Tonight, threats of industrial action being very possible by 14 unions being viewed as a contrast to the positive communication the Labor Minister says has been forthcoming. Also, it looks like everything is a go for the Boxing Day Junkanoo parade as groups make their final preparations. Plus, police have another suspect in the Adriel Moxie homicide investigation. The first one was cut loose. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now. Good evening and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Jumanita Swain. The gift of hope and a fresh start tonight. A man from Bain and Grantstown has been given the keys to a brand new home, courtesy of the Davis administration. The heartwarming moment marks another step in the government's ongoing commitment to supporting vulnerable citizens across the nation. Devontae Hanna has the story.
What does this moment mean for you?
Oh, Jesus, man. It means everything to me. And my PM made it possible.
For David Thurston, this Christmas Eve will go down as one of the most unforgettable days of his life. After 8 weeks of construction, he took ownership of a brand new home thanks to the Davis administration who handed over the keys today.
My administration believes that one family at a time, one block at a time, one community at a time, we need to rejuvenate our inner city. And this is one of the first, this is not just the first step, this demonstrates our commitment for that.
The new Hospital Lane home is more than just a structure. It's a symbol of hope for the 72-year-old homeowner brought to tears who has lived in the area all his life. Contractor Dwayne Hasty of UGC Construction says the home is modest yet fully outfitted with world-class amenities designed to look like the quintessential Bahamian home.
Our client architecture came, they designed this house as an old Bahamian home with essential components for energy efficiency and also to allow Mr. Thurston to enjoy the space. You heard the PM talk about the porches. You see we have green space and the whole community is as a buzz as to what has been done here.
For the Davis administration, it's one more step to building stronger communities through home ownership. And for Mr. Thurston, it's a Christmas gift he says he will remember forever.
There is no one else in this Bahamas. Yes. No one else. Oh. You're the real deal.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Devontae Hanna.
Crossing over now to the crime beat, a new suspect is assisting police with their investigation into the sexual assault and murder of 12-year-old Adriel Moxie. Police confirming this afternoon that forensic evidence cleared an adult male detained at the Sandilands Rehabilitation Center in connection with the incident as no longer a person of interest. Instead, police say a 38-year-old man was arrested on Monday and is now assisting in the investigation of the former Anatole Rogers High School student. Moxie's body was found in bushes off a track road not far from a Faith Avenue home last month. Well, as Christmas approaches, families across the nation are busy preparing for the festive season. However, for some, this holiday will be marked by an empty chair at the dinner table, as is the case for Keith Carey. Our West Calix Forbes has more.
You know, as Christmas approaches, my heart is heavy with both hope and sorrow. So, Carl, if you can hear this, please know that we miss you dearly, and not a moment goes by without thinking of you. You know, your presence is deeply missed, and we are holding on to the hope of your return.
With a few hours until Christmas, the missing persons list is sadly still active, leaving dozens of families facing the holiday season without their loved ones. And among those names is Carl Carey.
The last time I saw Carl was on May 12th of 2023. You know, that day remains in my mind with vivid clarity. You know, we shared a regular evening routine. You know, we did our fun handshake, you know, with a short, casual conversation. You know, nothing out of the ordinary, no sign of distress. You know, my thoughts were occupied with the day's activities, you know, never imagining that it would be the last time I would see him.
As the Carey family faces yet another holiday season without their loved one, it's something they'll never grow accustomed to.
You know, the constant longing for Carl's return, you know, pervades every moment. You know, the routines that once brought comfort now serve as a painful reminder, you know, of his absence. Simple daily tasks are now accompanied by an overwhelming sense of, you know, of grief and helplessness.
The Carey family's plea is simple.
We want nothing more than to have you back home. I mean, safe and sound. You know, to celebrate, you know, the joy of this season together. We love you endlessly and are doing everything we can to find you, Carl. And we hope that you would stay strong wherever you are. And we love you, everyone. I want to say that we love you.
This Christmas, as families come together to celebrate, let us also remember those who are missing their loved ones, like Keith Carey, desperately hoping on the return of his son Kyle. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes, Calix Forbes.
Also making news tonight, Minister of Labor and the Public Service, the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, hitting back at the President of the Trade Union Congress, Obie Ferguson, who has warned that a mass union strike is, quote, very possible at any moment. He stated that the 14 union affiliates who already possess strike vote certificates have agreed to act in unison and, quote, not fight the government one-on-one. Minister Glover-Roll says Ferguson's warning is in stark contrast to the positive communications made with trade unions. Felicity Darrow has more.
Minister of Labor and the Public Service, the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, expressing disappointment over comments made by Trade Union Congress President Obie Ferguson, especially after a positive meeting between the Department of Labor and representatives of local trade unions happened just days ago.
I am consequently not surprised, but disappointed. But nonetheless, I remain committed to maintaining harmonious labor relations and, working hand in hand with local trade unions for the benefit of Bahamian workers. Last week, I was present at the Department of Labor's final quarterly meetings with trade union representatives for 2024. And the agenda for these meetings is set by the unions themselves. And we thoroughly discuss all outstanding concerns. And as a result of these discussions, several action items have already been moving forward with the Ministry of Finance. Again, remaining committed to resolving matters and those other pressing matters we have committed to working on within the first quarter of 2025.
Minister Glover-Roll said the positive feedback she received from union leaders in attendance is in stark contrast to Mr. Ferguson's comments.
We also agreed to review our progress at our next quarterly meetings, which are scheduled for March of 2025. So all trade unions were present at this meeting, including the TUC, which, however, was represented by Mr. Freddie Munnings instead of Mr. Obie Ferguson. But as a result of these productive discussions that I thought were had, the union representatives present even expressed gratitude for the unprecedented openness that this administration has demonstrated in our efforts to maintain these proactive labor relations and social dialogues.
She said her ministry's team is in constant communication with union leaders who continue to respond positively to the government's efforts. Felicity Darville for the Bahamas Tonight.
Coming up, ready for Bay Street? The JCNP says it is. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. More news in a moment.
Dive into premium flavor with the new KFC Saucy Nuggets. Hand-breaded, juicy, and 100% real. Step your flavor game up with 8 pieces of our premium white meat KFC Nuggets. Sauced in your choice of one of 5 KFC sauces. Stinging honey garlic, guava barbecue, mango habanero, Korean barbecue, or signature barbecue. Do whatever the crunch you want with all 8 pieces of our new KFC Saucy Nuggets for just $7.95. KFC Saucy Nugget Strip. It's finger-licking good.
The sounds of Christmas.
Amari, it's time to go. Amari!
This holiday season, don't get left behind. Stay connected with lightning-fast fiber internet from BTC. When you sign up for a BTC fiber bundle, you can also get a $500 gift card on us. So you see, being home alone isn't so bad when you're holidaying with BTC.
Amari!
Be sure to visit one of our stores today.
In 2024, Family Guardian reaffirmed its dedication to making a positive difference by offering meaningful support to many deserving communities, organizations, and charities, including the Bahamas Feeding Network, Great Commission Ministries, Grand Bahama Children's Home, Unity House, Stapleton School, Bahamas Association for the Physically Disabled, Ranfilly Home, PACE, Royal Bahamas Police Force, Lupus 242, RBPF Fire Division, Centerville Neighborhood Watch, Peace on the Streets, City of Hope Cancer Walk, UB Fit, Grand Bahama Relay for Cancer, Salvation Army School for the Blind, PAC Senior Citizens Home, Children's Emergency Hostel, Elizabeth Estates Children's Home, Persis Rogers Home for the Aged, the Beacon School, the Bahamas Red Cross, Foxtown Primary School, School for Exceptional Learners, Governor's Harbor Fire Rescue, South Andros Senior Citizens Home, and the elderly community of Long Island. As the year comes to an end, we want to express our gratitude to our clients and extend warm wishes for a Merry Christmas and a happy, prosperous New Year.
People are going crazy for Popeyes around the world. Some have camped out for hours just to try our delicious chicken. This guy stocked up on 300 crunchy, juicy chicken sandwiches, just in case. And these lovebirds celebrated their wedding with the Popeyes cake. For real. We get it, y'all chicken lovers. Because we're just as crazy to marinate our chicken for 12 hours and make every piece by hand. That crazy love, we love.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies.
And looking at a shot of the mall at Marathon, the Mecca for shoppers in New Providence, that drone shot by Cameron Neville Smith. Well, the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence giving a double thumbs up as the final hours wind down towards the Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade. Our Lloyd Allen caught up with JCNP Chairman Dion Miller, sharing key elements ahead of the parade.
Ahead of the Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade, preparations now in full effect, with temporary fencing now in place, final street cleaning wrapped up, and storefronts secured ahead of possible rambunctious crowds. The JCNP also making final preparations ahead of Boxing Day Junkanoo.
Hey, so everything is going well. As you can see, it's a full production, some 48 hours before the parade. So we're in our final countdown. We have a team out here that's completing the installation of all of our bleacher seats, as well as all of our corporate sponsors, their skyboxes, as well as numbering the bleachers to make sure that everyone has their correct seat. And so those final details are being placed now, putting up signage, etc. This is the final hours. It's starting to get nervous now. We just came out of our first weather meeting. We have another weather meeting tomorrow as well. And so we're excited about that. All looks well so far. And hey, the countdown is now. So now is the time where we're not sleeping now. Virtually every Junkanoo or someone is involved with the parade is busy. 24 hours right now. And so it's an exciting time for us, and we're just getting ready. It's going to be an exciting parade.
And then finally, of course, tell us about those groups who will be breaking out of the gate first.
Yeah, so with the category A groups, we have Genesis coming out first. They have an exciting team. The parade will start at 9 p.m. on Boxing Day sharp. We're asking the public to try to be in the venue by 7 p.m. so you can get your ticket scanned, so you can be seated comfortably in your seats, because when the clock hits 9 p.m., the show will start. This is 9 p.m., not 9 p.m. Bahamian time. We're starting on time. It's going to be an exciting parade, and I just can't wait. A lot of sleepless nights ahead.
And from all accounts, the 2024 Boxing Day Junkanoo Parade will be a show to remember. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Thanks, Lloyd. There's no need for super value customers to make a mad dash to cash in on those quality food stamps while shopping during the holidays, as officials have extended the December 31st deadline. In this report, LaDon Davis tells us why executives pumped the brakes on rolling out its new and improved points reward system.
And then we got people like little Nyla Simonet, who collects the stamps and uses them to help feed the hungry.
It's initiatives like Queens College student Nyla Simonet that changed the hearts of the executive team of the Super Value food store chain to extend the acceptance of the quality food stamps indefinitely. President and Chief Financial Officer Deborah Simonet says thousands of Bahamians depend on those quality stamps to feed their families, and so it's only fitting to give customers more time to shop and save this holiday.
Our original plan was to get it in there by the 1st of next year, but we're still in the testing phase, so we're extending the acceptance of the stamps, which we intended to do anyway because we know that a lot of people have them stored up. And so we can't just cut it off like that. So we're going to, right now it's indefinite how long we're going to be accepting the stamps. So if you bring in your stamps, we will still redeem them for you.
But if you're looking for quality stamps to continue on that family tradition of sticking and licking quality food stamps to catch those bargains and deals, Simonet says there's still a large supply of stamps waiting at all 13 food store chains just for you.
We have a supply of stamps, so we have to use those up. So it's not like everything is going to come to an abrupt halt. You come in and it's business as usual. Bring your stamps. We're still giving stamps, receiving stamps. So no need to despair. And we'll let you know when we're going to phase them out totally.
Although relatively good news, Simonet is strongly advising customers not to get too complacent as the end goal is to implement its new digital rewards program. In fact, she says some 15,000 SuperValue customers have already signed up.
Instead of getting a stamp, you're going to get a point, a digital point. And we will keep track of those points on your phone. And when you come into the store, you just give the cashier your phone number. And when she pulls it up, it will show how many points you've accumulated and what you redeem and your balance. So it's going to be a very simple process. And it's going to work the same. So there need not be any fear that our system is changing. The only thing that's changing is it's now going to be digital rather than paper. No lick and stick.
SuperValue executives say they will be making a public announcement on the official date all quality stamps will be phased out once a final decision has been made. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm LaDawn Davis.
Stay with us. On the Beat is next with tips from police to keep you from becoming a victim of crime. That story is after the break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
This holiday season, enjoy peace of mind with Sand Dollar, the digital Bahamian dollar. Whether you're shopping for gifts or sharing joy with loved ones, Sand Dollar keeps your transactions safe and seamless. Backed by the Central Bank of the Bahamas, Sand Dollar uses cutting-edge technology to ensure every payment is protected so you can focus on what matters most, making memories. The inclusive, convenient, and secure way to pay. Safety wherever the season takes you. Sand Dollar. Gift more and stress less this holiday season.
It's good to be alive this holiday season. Alive is partnering with Western Air to bring 4 lucky Bahamian students home for the holidays for free. If you're a student studying in Florida, all you have to do is share a creative video showing us why it's good to be home for the holidays with the hashtags.
It's good to be home and it's good to be alive.
And don't forget to check out our live social media pages and bealive.com to see if you're eligible.
It's good to be alive when things free.
And it's even better to be home for the holidays.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas Greython, the Bahamian company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
At Shell, we say refresh, refuel, rejoice. This Christmas, every $20 fuel up earns you a ticket to over $25,000 in joyful giveaways. Refresh your holiday mood with lavish hotel vouchers, exclusive spa treatments, and high-end shopping vouchers. Fuel up and submit your receipt by WhatsApp to 422-0271 for a chance to win with Shell. Drive to Shell. Fuel up and enter to win your share of $25,000 in giveaways for a December to remember. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, stores may be closing their doors for Christmas, but online the shopping never ends. And this convenience also comes at a high risk for shoppers. Kwapel Pipefrom has the story in tonight's Business Beat.
Online shopping this holiday season has surely eased the stress of frantically moving around, enduring snarling traffic and even longer lines at store counters. But it has also made many shoppers more vulnerable to thieves. Assistant Superintendent of Police Freddie Lightbourne offers up some advice to holiday cyber consumers, starting first with keeping a close eye on their debit and credit card.
Be careful what you do with your card. Be careful who you hand it to. Be careful who you give your information to. A lot of people try to get you to pay for things over the phone. Give me the card numbers on the front and the card number on the back. Now, I ain't giving nobody the last 3 digits in the back of my card. So if that's the way you have to purchase something, I suggest you go into the store, because if you give that information out, then people have free access to your card.
Another important word of advice ASP Lightbourne offers when it comes to using popular online sites for local purchases like Facebook's Marketplace, arrange a safe place to carry out these transactions in person.
I always advise somebody to go into a police station. If you're buying something from somebody from one of those marketplaces, go into a police station, speak to someone. Hey, I want to buy this phone. I just want to make sure everything is above board. And we'll be, of course, eager to assist so you don't get yourself into trouble.
And lastly, he reminds you that as you unwrap those gifts, especially those in big packages tomorrow, be careful the invitation you might be giving to troublemakers. Trash to you could easily spell treasure to them.
You keep the box inside. If you can, break it down and take it to one of those big dumpsters somewhere or any other place where you can secure it away from your home, because that's an invitation for criminals to know what you have in your house.
On the Business Beat, I'm Corval Pifrom.
Business Beat. Ladon and Desmond join us live to give us a sneak peek of Access Now. Hi, guys. Jimmy, I see that you're in the festive mood. I'm in the festive mood, of course. Desmond, are you feeling
Yes, I'm feeling Christmas. Can't wait until tomorrow.
You've already done your shopping and everything. Everybody.
2 gifts, yes.
2 gifts?
Yes.
All right, and I know we have Dynamite Daisy. She's in the house.
She's going to be stepping in.
Yes, yes. So, Jimmy, there you have it. You're ready for Access Now then, but there's more coming up after the break.
This year, your best year yet. Education is the key to success, and the University of the West Indies Global Campus Bahamas is your partner in success. Take a course that increases your value in a matter of weeks, or get that degree you've been dreaming of with convenient online learning. Visit us at global.uwi.edu/Bahamas, call 323-6593, or WhatsApp 456-6687 today.
Blessings gonna find me.
Is the Little Caesars Stuffed Crust Pizza. Get more pizza for less money. Only $12. It's a whole new level of pizza with cheese stuffed crust so spectacular that there's nothing left.
Pizza.
A delicious pepperoni pizza with the crust stuffed with lots of cheese and brushed with butter and garlic flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Hot and ready Thursday to Saturday between 4 and 8 for only $12. Simply irresistible. And only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
From paradise to paradise, Bahamas Air invites you to embark on a seamless island journey from the sun-kissed coast of Nassau, the Bahamas, to the rhythmic shores of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Soar high above a turquoise tapestry on the most trusted airline in the Caribbean. Our inaugural flight takes away on November 17th, 2024. Don't delay. Book your idyllic escape today.
Well, that does it for the National Report, but stay close. The Bahamas Tonight continues with Access Now.
One day I told my grandpa, show me what being a Bahamian is all about, and I'll show the Bahamas to the world. Together, we show the world what it means to be Bahamian, and we celebrate with an ice-cold Quebec. More than a bear, it's the spirit of the Bahamas. Click. It's in our hands.
Get to grow, keeping you in the know, keeping you in the know. God, that's good enough to eat, and it's good to grow. It's good enough to eat, and it's good to grow.
In an effort to bring more Bahamian-grown produce to our homes, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, along with the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation, launches the North Andros Farmers Commercialization Pilot Project.
In June of this year, the Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources, the Honorable Jomo Camo, convened a meeting with members of his team and the major wholesalers and retailers in the country. The purpose for this meeting was to design a project, what we term a North Andros pilot, bringing farmers and buyers together, going from a demand side of agriculture versus the supply side of agriculture. We're here today, really, to bring to the public the first fruit of that project, and cabbages that were grown in North Andros and just delivered today and actually going out to one of our major partners.
That's BAIC's Agricultural Marketing and Sales Manager, John Burrows, who tells us that 100 cases of cabbage will be collected by Bahamas Food Services. Now, these were grown by North Andros farmer Eldrick John Newton, and Burrows adds that the corporation's looking for greater output in the new year.
As we scale this up, it will help encourage other farmers to understand demand agriculture versus supply agriculture, where we're growing for what buyers want and needs are, and based on those standards and specifications. So it's only something that can only encourage them and understand the importance of them getting on board. This is organized agriculture. Okay, this is strategic agriculture and how we grow.
BAIC General Manager Troy Sampson says North Andros isn't the last stop for this project.
So this project starting now in North Andros, we expect to ripple throughout this country as farmers see the benefit from getting commercial quantities grown that have, in most cases, have already been pre-purchased by these big wholesalers once they meet the quality requirement, the price requirement, and the quantity requirement. And so it is an exciting time to know that our big wholesalers are finally interested, once all the necessary mechanisms are in place, to buy from our farmers on a commercial scale.
That said, Burrows encourages farmers on other family islands to get ready.
We encourage all farmers. As we start to scale, we're going to be looking at different islands where they're strong and see how we scale. Our road to food security can only be done and achieved together, and our farmers need to be on board.
Keeping you in the know with Good to Grow, I'm Leah Cooper.
The drums are heating up and those Junkanooers are ready to head to Bay. All things are set for the cultural explosion.
Plus DC Technology giving back in a meaningful way.
12-year-old bearing gifts today for the youngsters in the Yellow Elder and Blue Hill.
And in sports, Buddy Hield takes on his former team.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
It's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is the big day. Happy holidays to all of you. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And happy holidays. I'm Desmond Saunders. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Tomorrow, all smiles, getting those nice gifts, right?
That's definitely it, Desmond. I hope you're not on the naughty list, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, tomorrow around this time, we will all be preparing for the big day. So let's get right into the newscast. Just a few more hours before the big showdown on Bay. And as you can imagine, the competition will be fierce. Lloyd Allen hit the shacks to see what's happening.
The final hours are winding down before that Boxing Day Junkanoo parade, where everyone from around the world comes right here to the Bahamas to see the best show in the world. We visited a few of those groups and talked a little bit about their preparations ahead of the big day. All right, we're here with one family in the Gaza, and we're talking with one of its members. Tell us your name again and tell us about your preparations toward Boxing Day.
Preparation is just trying to get things together and be totally completed and execute on Bay Street despite what is going on in the Junkanoo world in the last couple of weeks. But we're still trying to prepare ourselves for an awesome parade, and we give shout-outs there to all the other groups that's totally working hard. But we think that throughout the whole storm, we just want to come out there and really put on our best show possible.
And finally, tell us about your theme this year.
Our theme is like a mystery theme, so we come out there to execute, basically, and we kind of think out the box, and it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy. So, you know, secrets are better kept, you know, not saying, but we pretty much prepared, and as long as we execute and we have the music, that's going to totally come mesh together and for us to put on a whole show for the world.
Now, we also visited the fancy dancers who, according to Dr. Keith Rivers, the deputy chairman, says come Boxing Day, you're going to be in for a pleasant surprise.
We are really working hard, as you can see. We have excited members here. We're almost complete. We're just putting on the last finishing touches to our costumes. We expect to put on a good show for the public. We're ready, and we're coming out first. And so you got to have to match what we do.
All right, so we also visited the Foxhill Congos, who are hard at work getting their costumes finished. What can you tell us about Boxing Day?
Well, Boxing Day this one year is going to be something special. Going to be a little dandy. We start off a little sluggish, but I'll be honest and true. We come in. We can be there. We can show up. Tell the rest of them, don't look back. Congos coming.
So the Congos coming, all groups are coming, and it's just a few days to go before Boxing Day, Junkanoo. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Well, thanks, Lloyd. DC Technology stepping up to become a good corporate citizen, partnering with ZNS to donate a brand new laptop to a child at the Elizabeth States Children's Home for Christmas. Managing Director Craig Pyfrom stressing the importance of giving back to the community despite any adversities. He says he was more than happy to put a smile on a child's face.
It's time we've given, so we have to give back as well. We had a rough year, but things picked up a little bit during the Christmas, and still got to give back. We started in 1995. We were off Dowser Street through Dunmore Lane, and then we moved there from 2000, so it's 2024 now. So we had a good long run, and I have, now I have about 16, 17 staff members here.
Now, DC Technology has been in operation since the 90s, and though it has changed over the years, he says one thing that hasn't is the good products and service the company provides.
We sell televisions. We think we have the best price in town, any size. We have hoverboards, we have electric scooters, we have laptops, tablets, inks, cameras, like security cameras and so forth. We have a lot of those, and all accessories, and we do repairs of anything, and we offer warranty. Yeah, so
if you're looking for electronics, you pretty much have it.
Yeah, we have just about everything.
Pulling up in the Edmund Moxie Park in SUVs packed with presents, a young girl along with her family came bearing gifts for the youngsters in the community. Here's Danielle Dean.
Kids of the Yellow Elder and Blue Hill areas anxiously lined up at the Edmund Moxie Park earlier on Christmas Eve to get for what some of them might be their first and only Christmas gifts.
I've given thousands of gifts over the years, and I
I started this when I was 4 years old.
Well, on top of those thousands, 9-year-old Brielle Umbrister added another 550.
It's really kid stuff and teenager stuff like perfumes, dolls, balls, trucks, stuff like that.
While the Temple Christian School 4th grader has her family in her corner helping her with this endeavor each year, she realizes that's not the case for some kids.
Some children don't have parents to buy them gifts, or their parents don't have a lot of money to buy them gifts for Christmas Day. So it makes me feel happy that their smiles on their face, they can get a gift all Christmases.
Bringing in the bulk of the children, inspector with the Royal Bahamas Police Force and founder of the Bahamas International Drill Team, Keva Major, who says the park is the band's practice spot every weekend.
They would say, Pastor, is it free? And I said, yes, Brielle giving us them for free. Everybody said, woohoo! So they were very excited in reference to this. So when I called them and told them they got to be up early in the morning, they was like calling me from 6 o'clock this morning and asking me if we late.
Little Brielle hopes to continue to make more children happy when she does it all again in 2025. Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Great story, Danielle. A 12-year-old girl winning a cash prize as well as lots of gift certificates after participating in a TikTok challenge in celebration of women. Felicity Darbo tells us that the Department of Gender and Family Affairs spearheaded the initiative.
The Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting, Department of Gender and Family Affairs hosted National Women's Week the last week in November. And a part of National Women's Week celebrations was a TikTok campaign. So Bahamians were encouraged to pay tribute to the women in their lives, do something special. And the winners have been announced on Christmas Eve, just in time for them to receive their gifts and prizes for Christmas. And our top winner is none other than
Hannah Pratt.
Hannah Pratt, and she won by playing a beautiful violin tribute to her grandmother, and you're joined by your mother, Gail Pratt. What does your grandmother mean to you?
She means a lot to me, especially when she cooks for me. My favorite pot of curry, which is also my favorite food. And she helped me throughout my life, and she told me about life lessons.
Tell them why you decided to enter the Department of Gender and Family Affairs TikTok campaign.
Well, I decided on entering when Hannah's violin teacher, Miss Adelia Major, she said, Kale, I love this video. You should enter Hannah in the competition. And I was like, you sure? She said, go ahead and try it. So I said, Hannah, I'm going to put you in this competition. I uploaded the video, which I didn't even know how to upload on TikTok, but I did, and it just went from there.
You receive a $100 cash prize, okay? And Mom receives a $50 cash prize, not you. Grammy.
Yes.
Have a Grammy. And we also... And Grandma has $50 from AID, and you have $50 from Janae's Uniform Center.
Wow, amazing.
That was
amazing young girl.
Great story there by Felicity, and I think I'm gonna, offer Hannah's help and teach me how to play the violin, right?
Will be a great
Do you know how to
gesture.
play? Do you know how to play?
No. I always wanted to learn how to play the violin.
Right.
Yeah.
She did an amazing job.
Heartwarming.
And still to come, Miss Daisy is in the house, so keep it locked.
It's gonna be fun.
Welcome to RF Pension Plans, where paradise meets professionalism. Amid hectic workdays, managing pension plans can be overwhelming. At RF, We take the hassle out of pension administration so you can focus on what matters, your people. Enjoy low cost, a wide range of investment options, trusted management, strong performance, and free financial planning for the entire company. Empower your team and elevate your business with RF Pension.
Beautiful shots of Christmas lights at the Edmund Moxie Park on Blue Hill Road. Family Island airports are in for a major makeover that will both modernize and beautify these often run-down, neglected facilities. Family Island Renaissance project undertaken by the Davis administration looks to carry out these works at least a dozen of the country's airports. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Chester Cooper, providing recent progress report on the project.
All of the airports are progressing well, and again, all of them will start soon. This is a great initiative. This has been a very aggressive approach to developing infrastructure. We're not only advancing Grand Bahama, which is often the subject of conversation, but Exuma, Georgetown, Black Point Exuma, Long Island, Governor's Harbor, Eleuthera is going to get new runways, and we are in the process of finalizing funding on all of them. It's going to be a massive undertaking, but we are going to be pressing forward very swiftly, and we will release timelines in due course.
In just 2 days, Dynamite Daisy's Kapunkalap vacation will take flight at the St. John's Auditorium. Organizers expect this event to be one filled with laughter and a whole lot of fun. So joining us live in studio to tell us more about the event is Dynamite Daisy herself. Daisy, happy holidays and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Listen to me, girl. Many happy returns to you and yours, and of course to Desi. You know Desmond.
Yes, I know.
Many happy returns. I'm excited to be here. And to the whole ZNS, let me tell you something, these are my people. To the GM, to the MG, and to everybody. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. I see you took off your shades, but can you put your shades back on? I'm loving the shades.
You like these?
Yes,
Listen to me. Listen to me, I'm wearing these shades because you know what's going to be happening tomorrow night.
What's
down,
happening?
boxing, down by the, where the place name? Downtown. So these are my, music maker shades. Yeah, you don't mind me being a music maker?
I don't mind you being a music maker.
I'm a music maker. I'm a prodigal son. And I live in the valley, and the Saxon in my heart, in my belly. So I'm a little mixed up. Colors, Genesis, everything. I'm just a Bahamian, honey. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I want to watch this, LaDawn. Some people, after the parade, they can be so mashed down because they lose. They can need something to pick me up so they can come by us the next day. And some people can be so happy that they won. They can be surprised. Today they can need a next place to celebrate. Yeah, because we ain't got no fighting and carrying on where we can be. No.
So tell us about your Kapunkalap vacation set for...
Sure. Kapunkalap vacay. And what happened is it's at St. John's Auditorium on Boxing Day. We are taking a flight, not only Daisy, but guess who could be on board? Quay. That's Quay. You know that's going to be crazy. Quay and Daisy in the same plane. What kind of explosion is that? Then we have a wonderful other people. And listen, you can have economy seats if you want it. Or you could be VIP, baby. VIP. VIP. Yeah.
First class or economy, right?
First class, honey. You can have a first class till the dawn. You look first class. And let me just say this, Dawning. You, honey darling, you are the epitome of beauty right here. Yeah. You nice. You look pretty. Yeah.
So, Daisy, tell me about the reviews you've been getting.
So, let me tell you what's happening. Because we've been on the TikTok. Yeah. We did, the challenge. What's the challenge name? You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean? The challenge, what the challenge name, man? The suspect challenge. People been sharing. It went viral. And then we also went by Prophet Lawrence Road. Oh yeah, and we flew away. I'll fly away, and that also went viral. So people trying to figure out how they could get tickets. Bahamas payments. Let me talk to them. See, they wait for the last minute, but it's okay. You could get your tickets on Boxing Day. Yeah, right there by St. John's. Now, if you're 65 and older, you could get it for $30. That's a steal. If you're under 65, your ticket economy is $50. And listen, however old you is, if you want first class, you got a ticket for first class too. Children will pay less at the door too. Isn't that nice? Yeah.
So now, Daisy, what you want to tell the Bahamian public for the holidays? Tomorrow is Christmas.
Tomorrow is Christmas.
Yes.
I want to tell y'all, instead of searching up underneath the tree, keep searching, looking for present. Time for you to be the present. Lay yourself under the tree. Yeah, and not just the Christmas tree, under the next tree. That's the cross. I tell them I'm an undercover agent. Yeah, evangelist. Don't tell Desmond this, but he told me that he wants to propose in 2025 to me.
Oh, wow.
Desmond Sanders, but don't let the whole nation know.
That's our little secret.
That's our secret.
That's our secret.
Because he's so handsome. You know I like him, especially with that bald head. Desmond is saying something to me. Ow, baby. I love you, Bahamas. This is year 24. I appreciate you. Ow,
Dynamite Daisy, it's always a pleasure to have you on Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Annie. I'm accessing right here. Right here.
Don't go anywhere. Amajal knows us up next with sports.
And Buddy Hield taking on his former team. Details of the outcome of that game coming up in sports.
It's a different kind of Christmas. To bring a smile upon your face, that's what the season brings. Yeah. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. At Shop Smarty, at Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. Everything is here.
Carpets, bed sheets, and that mat. There's a place I know. For shower curtains, comforters, and window curtains. Only one place to go. Fixing your home or automotive, there's no fuss. We put a smile on your face. Come and shop with us for all you need and more. Shop at AID for Christmas.
Ready to insure your ride? Our new website is ready for you. Visit jsjohnson.com. Go to About, select Coverages, go to Auto, and click Get a Quote. We've made it easier than ever to request a quote online. Fill in all the required fields. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll receive a response via email within 24 hours. Visit jsjohnson.com today.
Welcome to your sports on this Christmas Eve, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. While he has a big showdown with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers on Christmas Day, Buddy Hield and his Golden State Warriors facing his former team in the Indiana Pacers last night. Buddy would lead the bench unit in scoring with 13 of their 53 points, but it would not be enough as the Pacers getting the win 111-105. Like we said, next up for Buddy and the Warriors, they host LeBron James and the LA Lakers. For LeBron, he will be playing in his NBA record 19th Christmas Day game. Well, the Bahamas Gymnastics Federation is still in a celebration as they were able to secure a third-place title at the 2024 Carifta Games in Kingston, Jamaica. Assistant Secretary General of the Gymnastics Federation, Rashad Cunningham, says that he is proud of the young group's performance.
The children went to Jamaica and they did exactly what it was that they were supposed to do. They worked hard, they trained hard, and at the end of it all, we brought home 22 medals. And the Bahamas secured its first ever third place in the gymnastics Carifta. Bahamas did the best that they could because Jamaica and both Trinidad had double the amount of gymnasts that we would have had. So that means that there were more opportunities for them to ascertain more medals because their spreading out in terms of levels was greater than ours. Prior to Carifta, we had a training camp here, and all of our eligible gymnasts came to the training camp. After that, the team was chosen, and those kids trained together, and that was how the Carifta team was chosen, and that worked out really, really well. The future is very bright for the Bahamas, so I know some of the wonderful things that we're going to do for 2025 is hopefully have some of our junior girls qualify for Pan Ams, as well as try to work on our junior and senior team for next year's Worlds and Junior Worlds.
And that's when we look at your sports on this Christmas Eve. A check on weather when we return.
Could be Santa Claus.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Hi, I'm Brent Burrows, Vice President of Retail and Sales at CBS Bahamas and the CBS Pro Store. Not only do we guarantee the best prices on all your favorite building materials, but we're proud to offer the best delivery program in all of Nassau. Whether you buy one box of screws or a truckload of plywood, island-wide delivery is just $5. And for our Family Island customers, we're proud to offer complimentary drop-off to the mailboat of your choice. Visit us today at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road and check out our website to set up your next delivery.
It's time now for your access weather forecast, and despite a few passing sprinkles, the radar is not showing any activity out there this evening. And your boating forecast tonight, well, that is brought to you by Alive Business, where you're always protected during the worst storms. In the northwestern islands, those winds going to be northeast to east at 12 to 18 knots, the wave height 3 to 6 feet. So we're maintaining caution flag for boaters in the northwestern islands. Low tide will take place at 8:57 this evening, and that's more craft caution continues. And then for the central and southeastern parts of our country, easterly winds 15 to 20 knots, wave heights 4 to 7 feet, with caution flags also up for the central and southeastern islands tonight. And then on Christmas Day in the northwestern islands, and this will carry right through Thursday, Boxing Day, winds will be easterly down 10 to 15 knots, wave heights subsiding 2 to 4 feet. The low tide will occur at 9:48 in the morning with a high tide at 3:30 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, Christmas Day, easterly winds 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet. So once again, we're asking small craft to exercise caution through Thursday. And that's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Marvel the other night. We had a good night, then you disappeared on me. Where you going? But hey, y'all, where you been, y'all? I've been looking for you, looking for you. But hey, y'all, where you been, y'all? I've been looking for you. oh my mind, well all the same. I start order drinks and I drink everything. She make me feel like a king. Now I didn't know, I asked to take her home. I said I live alone, she jumped in my ride and come with me. We break and scrape, the morning come. Fell asleep and I wake up, my hair now was already gone.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Roll Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a complete weather update. LaDawn and Desmond.
Thanks, Basil. Some pretty nice weather for the next few days.
Certainly, and I am happy. Be sure to stay tuned to the ZNS Network for your holiday forecast. And now for a check on what's happening on the digital platforms. Let's buzz in with Matea Cunningham.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Socials, where we shine a light on what's trending across the internet. I'm Matea, and today we're stepping into the eerie world of 3D horror animation with a spotlight on Lights Off, the creator who's redefining the genre and adding a chilling holiday twist. Lights Off is gaining massive attention for their spine-tingling 3D animations that deliver horror in bite-sized yet deeply unsettling doses. Known for creating atmospheric tension and unexpected jump scares, the creator has carved out a niche for fans of short-form horror. As the holiday season approaches, Lights Off is doubling down on Christmas-themed horror animations that give the season's cheer a terrifying twist. Check out these clips. Beyond the scares, what's impressive is the creator's ability to tell a complete, immersive story in such a short time frame. It's a testament to the growing popularity of 3D horror as a medium that's not just visually stunning, but also incredibly effective at leaving a lasting impact. If you're a fan of horror or just looking for a creative twist on holiday content, Lights Off is a creator you need to follow. Have you seen their work yet? What's your favorite holiday-themed horror animation? Let us know, and don't forget to check back for more trending content right here on Let's Talk Socials tomorrow. I'm Matea.
Always a great job there, Matea. Thank you so much.
Excellent, excellent. Merry Christmas.
Same
That'll
to
get
you,
to see you
Desmond.
tomorrow.
Yes, definitely.
It's been great.
Definitely. It's been a great ride.
Yes,
the past
great
few
ride.
weeks.
Yeah.
So, Desmond, Merry Christmas to you, and you have a great one. I'm sure you'll have a great one.
Excellent. That's going to do it for our show tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Good night,
Enjoy.
everybody.